Hey guys, Roygo here, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Today we are continuing where we last left off, which first things first, if you haven't seen the last episode, make sure you go check it out. But in the last episode, we made it through the 4th class trial. We got all that out of the way. A lot of stuff happened. Found out Sakura just killed herself, so no one was actually the culprit. Alter Ego got bodied by Monokuma. So the computer's gone. Don't gotta worry about that anymore. That's about it. That's all I really know. There's also apparently this freaking 16 student that's been just chilling around the school that we didn't know of until now. Why? I don't know. And I guess we're gonna start off with that because freaking this for person Mukuro. I don't know why the game waited until after chapter 4 to tell us, hey, by the way, there's a 16 student here that you just never knew about. I still think it's kind of weird. We're just going to continue. I think Mukuro is the 16th student,
Mukuro Ikusaba,
right?
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I forgot about that part. Probably should watch out for him. Kyoko told me to watch out for her, Mukuro Ikusaba. That's 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Alright. Chapter 5. I appreciate the game giving me like a timeline of like when the next murder will happen. So at least I know when someone's gonna die. Cool. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial that morning in the dining hall. Damn, yeah, there's only 6 of us now. We're starting to run out of people. Let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. Want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
Just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I think of it anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. You creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bold as a cow's udder.
In the name of
No matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. And I start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. She can't open her mouth. She can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
You're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how long is that rock you're hiding under?
Whew.
Maybe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us about.
Come on.
Yeah, I let myself get involved. It is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we'll start our exploration. Alright, I'm assuming we got 5th floor going on. Okay, can I just teleport? I don't really want to walk around. I'd much rather just teleport directly to the 4th floor and just go up the stairs. Okay, if I remember correctly, yep, the stairwell's at the end of the hall, so let's go up. What we got up here? So here I am, now on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Alright, let me see what we got. We got classroom. We got another classroom. Alright, what we got this way? We got... Don't know what that says. Let's just move on. We got weird ominous light through a door. Alright, we got... What we got down this hall? We got another classroom. And down the weird ominous hallway, we got like a bio lab or something. Alright, check out the bio lab. Never mind, it's locked. Came all this way just to be denied here. Sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Alright, I'm not gonna check the classrooms because there's never really anything in the classrooms. So let's go see what this room is. Okay, we got like a target range? What is this? Target seems pretty far away, I gotta say. Pretty proud of my eyesight. Nice. Got a lot of money. Okay, can I leave? I think I've seen everything in here. Yeah, like some lockers over here. A bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of a super old school public bathhouses. Alright. I guess I gotta talk to Kyoko. There's nothing else really to look at. Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Remember when she just told us like 5 minutes ago? Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? Can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Gaze stared up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She's trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. How did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
Finished here. Made it very clear that our conversation has come to an end. Just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Alright. Alright, I gotta look around some more. What else is there to... A tree. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
We lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? What the... this thing? Suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Nice. Alright. Can I leave? Now I can leave. Alright. What about the weird, ominous, glowy door? What about the weird glow? Okay, this isn't actual... Yeah, this isn't actual lights. Just, like, painted on walls. We got a lot of stuff here. What is this? Some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does this control the air conditioning or something? It's for sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers have to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is closed or locked, so you can't change it even if you want to. That means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning? Yup, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. If you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. You're not a little kid, right? You're not too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, I'm just gonna go in here. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Oh, those are chickens. This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? They don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. Got a bunch of chickens. Alright. You like chickens too, huh, Makoto? Yeah, I love these guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30%.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. Never lets me get a word in edgewise. Okay, what about this giant plant in the middle? What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
What? That's a Monokuma flower. I can't put the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your hearts are like, whoa, and the plants are like, snap, and your flesh are like, whoa, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. Soon at Host Peak Academy had improvements after improvement and created this miracle creature. Ultimate Botanin, so they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. And an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Despite more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Nice. Okay, last but not least, we got this shed in the back. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. Place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? I can check out a bunch of stuff. What we got here? I can click something. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. That is if I don't die soon. If someone is going to be dead in 3 days. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? Nice. Here's $1. Okay, so we got pickaxe. Something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Okay. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. Nice. You found the fertilizer. Here's a coin. I think that's everything in here. I'm assuming I gotta talk to Hero. I think I've seen everything. But I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling.
You know?
The plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize a true hoarder of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. When they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
pull their plan from global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Okay, yeah, can I just leave? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave after that one. I'm just gonna get out of here after that one. Okay, it didn't end. Okay, did I check it? Do I have to check the classrooms? Because it would have been like, oh, I've seen everything there is here. I should leave. Okay, why is your molecule getting stepped on? I'm not gonna stay here anymore. I'm just gonna leave. This classroom, is there anything? There's only rooms left to check at the classroom, so I'm assuming I'm missing something. Bruh. Alright. Nothing in here either. But this one. Oh! I think I may have walked in on something. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. Smells awful, doesn't it? It's must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There's no surprises in his voice, no shock. He was right, I experienced the smell before more than once. It was the smell of death and despair. The smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, it never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep, let me give you an itty-bitty, squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. They're pretty scary, huh? Blood over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. It's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What is he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of this? I got a lot to look at, that's for sure. Alright, we got... think of blood over here. There's blood all over the place. I don't have to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. Of course, all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considered to be old. What, so in this world, when somebody dies, their blood's freshly pink? And then when the blood dries, it then turns red? Is that what you're saying? This is all real blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? I feel like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. He got like a body outline. White chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of the murder. Wish I could say I don't believe it. Well, that's enough. I think that's enough for me. Guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. Once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. Need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before too long, it appears everyone has returned. Still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Don't be a sourpuss. We got to think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Damn, that rhymed. That was kind of fire. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone's discovered. Alright, go down the line, left to right.
Yeah.
Check out the windows on the 5th floor, front and back. That used to kind of be soccer's job, but anyway, no dice. There are metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
When I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did he notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
Took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you
So
ask?
then,
If you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Don't on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
Finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. I think it'll be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm sure we absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. So, yeah, I didn't even realize that. So, there isn't even any other floors. Alright, so we reached the ceiling. Or we reached the top floor, I mean. Alright, next person.
Hey,
Concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or not in a horror game though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
And how I said it is right too. Alright. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. Smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell concentrated.
huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in
I
other
can
words,
only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? I'm serious, I'm gonna throw up.
it can't be.
That's just what he meant by it. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? Thinking the same thing, then my theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident that's said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely, the tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. Yeah, I guess it all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. It's just awful, super awfully awful. You're right, beyond awful. Terrible, it's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Probably.
You know?
There was a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, I know you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Alright, we got a lot here. Malcolm said that it was called a monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
You're serious?
Totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 in the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm trying to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times. That doesn't mean I'm stupid. Doesn't make me stupid. I think it does. If it will make you happy, I'll always answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Alright, we gotta talk to him like 2 other times, though, because chicken coop. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. Love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Decisions. How about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? First, I'd kill you. Who would go out of their way like, you know what, let's make raw chicken. Alright, and then tool shed. Notice the 2, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
What about the pickaxe? There was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase before? Crazy Diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Where? That's it, I remember. Oh! It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond?
I see.
Why the hell are they just bringing in Mondo to the story like 3 chapters after he died? You're absolutely right. Why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
He didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Maybe Mondo brought it with him when we first came here and Mondo confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't a pickaxe at all. Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we could use it to call for help. You're gonna call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know, maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, I'm gonna make crop circles. Use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know. Back then, my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Alright, done with you. Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So why are you telling me?
Hey.
Because he told her to zip it or whatever. I'd forgotten about that. Jeez, man, I know you're like torturing her, but come on. Toko, if you want to involve us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. Honor me, master. Don't worry, I took care of the older problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. It's what do you want to tell us? I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Oh, that thing's huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
Survival knife of some kind. But what was it doing in the classroom?
Well,
How'd I know?
Very
What
suspicious.
are you gonna use that knife for? What do you plan to do to us? I didn't do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
Or that than laying around in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
I don't
problem?
want anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
And that's that. Come on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
It shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? It feels like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. Acting like I already said yes. Fine. There's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hitoko. I have still have bad breath. Sorry, I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Invaluable discovery. Good job. Huh? Huh? Master just praised me? Hey, good for you. Dreaming. I must be dreaming. Never experienced such a dream. Feels strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. I think that's all the new information we have for now. So now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Case, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. What do you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko's Kyoko, right? Yeah, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Host Peak Academy. He is the ultimate swimming pro, Hero's ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... What about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? You need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicions. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. Why won't you tell us?
wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of who I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. If this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is
Be serious right now. Come on. Can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
They have no intention of telling us, and I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I'll simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give
Give me the key to your room. Give you her room key? You can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she can do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
Damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because,
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do now is keep telling me that. Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. It's the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
Worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Can we be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned back to us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I think you went too far, taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Maybe she gets off in the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I still can't hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Telling her to die, I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I am no different either. Still can't stop anyone. What? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
because
Just
I'm
look. It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? The thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you. There's a thief in your midst. What? My precious. They stole it. Your precious?
teacher had such faith in you.
This is how you repay me with betrayal? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. The heck is your precious? Shut up, I hope you all get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
He's gone. What the heck was that about?
So,
Said something about his precious got stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? I guess something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it, and why would she do that? Ding dong bing bong. Great time for ding dong bing bong. Okay, such a nighttime, the doors are locked, and sweet dreams. Alright. Need to get out of here.
You know?
Talk about it more tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your room, don't go wandering around.
well,
I think we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. We'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Oh, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in the desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... That just pass out mid-sentence? Look in my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. More important, did I hear the doorbell? I mean, a lot of people are going to my door. Kyoko, why do you keep showing up in my room? Kyoko,
Hey.
waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Wait, Kyoko. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but can't just not go. What the hell are we doing here? Alter Ego's dead. We can't talk to Alter Ego.
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. Something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does that something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. If I was right. What did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where'd you get this?
so,
In the headmaster's room. What, you snuck into the headmaster's room? Wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right, so that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden there. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. If I had strolled into the room, Monica would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So he asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct, I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. And what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too? Remember the thing that she told us, like, way earlier, and we already flashbacked to before? Find out about this Mukuriku Saba while you were in there.
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuriku Saba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? Didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
The headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have my no doubt I'm right. Makes such a strong statement without proof. That's not like Kyoko at all. If it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuri Kusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the only big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what does this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monkuma's attention while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
They didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. That's why we're going to run the experiment one more time. If we're successful again, then that may have just been a lucky guess, but will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
It's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time. And there have been a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward is, the risk is just too high. I think what might happen if we fail.
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, God, the music is really freaking loud. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. If the mastermind decided to do something, all the rules in the world wouldn't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
See.
See, in that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disapprove the hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? That moment I finally realized I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear of despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. Can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. And Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What is this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. Something happens.
However...
Not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course. And one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. You mean there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Can't just forget that easily.
So then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto,
I'm calling you, Makoto. Just have to get Monkuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
goodbye.
Going on ahead, the rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. Like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. Well, it wasn't like every other time. It was a sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. Everything's gonna be fine, I know it. It's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety, and then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out of here, I've got a bone to pick with you. And a moment later...
Monokuma!
Well, this is a surprise. You mean the one that called me out? Hey, by the way... Huh? What were you and Kyoko up to, going to the bathhouse? It's the two of you in the middle of the night. Definitely a hot and steamy moment when you say, so warm and wet, so wet and warm, I bet you guys... Or moving to conform with local international censorship laws. All for her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Whatever, unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye! It's maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need some?
Anyway, you went to all the trouble to get me out of here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's something I just want to confirm with you. I'm a man of Millie's or a Judafella.
Actually...
In the Bear's Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is. Seriously? And what am I? My entire existence. That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you want to ask me? Well, you told us earlier that your precious has been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What do you...
Listen, I'm sure it's a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but that's seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megan freaking kidding me. I can ask for something useful like how to get the best honey or usual breeding types, tips or whatever. Just crazy, all your pubescent teen boys are as nutty as you. How you're so annoying. If I don't tell you, it's my key, and whatever that was. That's it. What's that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. That's secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. The next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. Hope I kept him distracted long enough. All I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. It should be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Right? Went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Monokuma Theater.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Company Limited.
What the hell? What is this? What? What am I watching? I don't know what the hell this is, but alright. A cool 3D model, I'll say. Okay, what the hell is this? What's going on? Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunate development has been cancelled. Oh, come on. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? Buy copies for all of your friends. Is that actually a game? Is that a game that could actually come out? Super stylish, super fashionable game is cancelled during development. They'll start back up if Danganronpa sells well.
You guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Alright, yeah, great freaking self-promotion, Monokuma. Good job. Alright, 2 days until someone dies. Alright.
Good. Get
Ready for another beautiful day. Alright. My body feels so heavy this morning. That's because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, let's see. Is Kyoko dead? Is she dead? Did she get bodied? Is she gone? Wait, she is. We're a minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your
I think a little tired excuse like that's gonna work. You allowed to talk again? I'm gonna give you permission. Huh? I just thought I meant since a day had passed and made it reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever the punishment is, I'll accept it. Hang a sign from my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. Stop making disgusting comments like that. Maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. Unless it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Hey, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is the worst than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. Can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. Best thing to do right now is just keep quiet. There's a reason. I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now? Right, I'm right. So you're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? You know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either?
What?
Because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap? I'm being whiplash. When you change the subjects like that. Thank goodness. Looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. I guess our plan went off just fine last night, which could mean...
Hey,
That's actually good information. Has she been right about that? Was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. Even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. We're serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't really even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. What was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? How do you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can we know where she even is?
yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't know this? What could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like there's more than just me staying up late last night. I'm a little curious. Does it show on the map where she is? Because technically it shows where everyone is on the map. Okay, let me see. Kyoko. Where's Kyoko at? It probably won't show her. I just want to check to make sure. Is she anywhere here? No one is anywhere. Okay, no, people are here. No, I don't think. Yeah, she's nowhere to be seen. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna go right to bed. Even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and I'm getting chills. It's bad. I think I might be getting sick. Why am I getting sick now? Weird time for it to say that during free time. Normally it's like, I need to go hang out with someone. But he was like, damn, I'm sick. I'm getting chills. I feel kind of dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. That time wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. I dropped onto my bed. I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. That's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. There's all to say. Bro, he's sleeping in a sweatshirt? Like, I like sweatshirts too, but bro, you gotta take that off when you go to bed. I was restless. Hey, you wonder why you're sweating, because you're literally wearing a sweatshirt to bed. At some point I found myself wandering through a strange dream. Within the dream, a voice echoed across the halls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. So familiar. It's...
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
Huh?
My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute. I'm not about to die, right? What the hell's Kyoko doing here? And then she just shows up out of nowhere.
Kyoko?
I'm so confused.
What did you?
She's probably trying to tell me, Makoto, wake the hell up. You just gotta do something. I'm so confused. What the hell is happening? I had a dream that said I have to stay into school, and then the dude with the knife pulled up, and then he tried to attack me, but then he ran away, and then Kyoko showed up out of nowhere. Every day's peaceful, every day's joyful, happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wish only for some those unchanging and hold on, I need to reset. Unending happy days, days of boredom, repeating forever and ever. Normalities as far as I can see, life without the tiniest speck of normality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Okay, what the hell happened last night? It's not even showing me my room. Just went right to this.
Morning, get ready.
Good. Alright. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. A deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, it all disappeared in the night. All that was left for me, drenched in sweat, wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand, and then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And then there was a strange person standing next to me at my bed wearing a mask. They were holding a knife. To say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. It felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened, but still. I felt like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again, and next thing I remember... Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? A strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Oh, is the knife gonna be gone from my drawer? I open the desk drawer and... Great. The knife that I had kept safe here is gone. It's disappeared. It's empty. There's nothing inside. Nothing inside. It's strange. Okay, it definitely wasn't before. Possibly put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... The knife they told me to keep safe. Knew it, I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. If that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. I can talk to everyone else about it. Good idea. I don't know what the hell last night was, but hey, everybody, I had the weirdest dream. I freaking woke up, I was talking to myself, and then the dude tried to stab me, and then, yeah, weird stuff happened. And I found out it wasn't a dream. Okay, why is no one here?
Hey, Makoto.
Makoto, yep, that's Makoto. Sure, the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Why is she the only one in here? It had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Here, after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. You were hammering away at the doorbell, but you never answered. But maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. Why'd you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can even explain. Just gonna meet with everyone else, and then they can tell you all about it. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Yeah, we'll stay up the whole night. The whole night? Last night, rock, paper, scissors tried to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? The entire night? Okay. The gym's not that far, so I could probably just like walk there. So what happened last night? Weirdly convenient. The one night where I go to bed early because I'm sick, something happens. Okay, what the hell is everyone doing in the gym? What's going on here? I just see something. Oh, there he is.
Huh?
Worse than being
hey,
late for your
Makoto.
wedding, the birth of your son, your own funeral all at once.
What?
You just show up now like it's no big deal. You can't stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Hina said everyone was there besides Kyoko, and then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? If I could catch myself, I'd cried out. Whoa! Why those Monokuma in pieces? Spread out in front of them was the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? What the hell is this? Is that possible? Tearing about something like that isn't that dangerous? Seriously, what are you thinking? You say tearing about something like that isn't dangerous. Idiot, if you haven't been sleeping in, you already know what's going on.
Hey,
I
come
guess
on.
I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byaka found this little fella lying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. Found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the assembly process. This master stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that it's quite a sophisticated machine. Its leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. He doesn't have free time to invest in something like that anyway. Besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? Well, maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. If he didn't break
So,
down,
in other words,
maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. Can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They're probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror. Maybe they got sick or something? Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? What was that? Like the mastermind. I'm sure it's a recording and set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true, he says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey.
Guys, I don't think it's now a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? It's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movement, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor for serious? I'm starting to get all shaky. Get it together. You're a man, aren't you? Fine. I'm totally fine. Not fine. You're all Probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call it a race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good. Yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Here, put the bomb down, but that wasn't the main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could that have been when I thought about it? I can't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. And also, why is Kyoko not here? We saw Kyoko last night, so why is she not here? Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't didn't you hear a thing we just said? Huh? That's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. You're saying since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? We decided to continue our offensive assault. Try and cover the mastermind's true identity. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? If the mastermind comes back while we're in there.
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. Seems to be chicken number 6. It's a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away or are you gonna fight? You're right, I'll go with you. Okay, then we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourself. Follow you anywhere, master, with all the ends of the earth. Soccer, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man. I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Alright. Well, the door should be unlocked anyway, right? Because Sakura broke the lock. So it should be open. Nope. It's locked. It's suspected. So what are you gonna do? It's not obvious. We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Hey, but the rules say, seeing if the mastermind isn't watching us, those don't matter anymore.
But
Like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So in
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey.
Okay, sure, but
What?
come this far, we can't back down now. We agree this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
For serious? We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. We'll need something sturdy of our own. What about that one thing? Thing in the tool shed?
oh,
Well, yeah, the
so-
pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot right now.
It's all clear.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back before 9:01. Triple unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Sure, you'd like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Acceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabbit elephants.
Hey,
Serious though, are we all just gonna knock this thing down? No problem, it's solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. Can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your
Let's flash
time-
back to the thing Kyoko said like 20 minutes ago. Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Hey, but I'm still super stressed. So tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbus. No. Totally flab sauce? Gross, where'd that come from? We just like Jill, where'd you come from? Oh ho, some wondrous murderous fiend here to greet you with a razor sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I'm supposed to pick an axe? Oh, you sleeping imbecile, the pickaxe. Sleeping imbecile, master, you wound me with your excessive label barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. So, did you really forget the pickaxe?
give it a rest.
I'm gonna go 3 fatty ass, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not
It's a
possible.
level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, well, solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, no, I just have to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
What is she talking about? You already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
you gotta be
Not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? Or did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse? That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. I found a corpse in the garden.
What
Well,
did
then
you
before we
say?
enter the headmaster room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
Going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Well, there was this body. Who the hell is this? Someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. There's a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Kyoko's not dead, right? She ain't dead, right? Yeah, it could very much be Kyoko. This makes things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. Whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now that they're laying dead in front of me. Really, there's a corpse hanging out here. Is he really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
Yeah, begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Alright, well, get the body. Check it. First off, take the mask off, see who it is. And find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. The white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell about the body itself. The victim's a total mystery. One thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are drained as bright red. You mean pink? It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Carefully, don't touch it and get some on you. You can be so calm at a time like this. Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. Pretty sure it's a girl at least. How can you tell? Well, I think I can see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. The more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then, let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Coco's hand shot out toward the mask. In the next instant... A bomb? There's a blinding light and a deafened roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then... Yeah, put out the fire. My consciousness attempted to float away. That voice reached out and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. Upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Well, I guess we're not finding out who the body was. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess I took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded. I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. Not the body. Burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. I compared to a steak. I'd never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? And that dead body is Kyoko? That can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. I mean, who else? There is one other person. The Mastermind. What? Mastermind? Come on, there's no way the Mastermind got charboiled? Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The Mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Markman can hardly move around, and if its master is dead, right?
But
That corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. Remember what Alter Ego said? Yeah, I already went through this, alright.
what the heck?
It said the Mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. That could mean the Mastermind isn't the headmaster. That isn't the headmaster. It's the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Muriko Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. He said there was a 16th student here in the school. You better tell us everything you know. All Kyoko told me was... You know this thing that we've already flashed back to like 5 times? It's not like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind.
I see.
There's another student here and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics. That phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro and she's a student here and she's the ultimate despair? if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. Just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a close look at the body. Maybe some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait.
What?
What? Are we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. She survived. Oh, she survived. This happened, Master.
Stop talking.
Pray for the whole world to hear that we never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. I don't mind breathing the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. It's the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Alright, let's check the body. Should take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Mako. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. Not Kyoko, after all. The key. Something next to the body. It's a key. Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? No, that's a different key. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas where you thought were locked. You mean...
So in
The
other
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now. Okay, so biolab, data center, headmaster's room, dorms. If I were to make a guess, since the key looked all like computery, you know, I'm assuming it goes to the data lab. Right? I don't know, the key just looks like it'd go to the data lab, like once you see it again. Door to the data center was definitely locked before. Let's give it a shot. Like, look at it, it looks like, you know, like digital, like computery or whatever. So I thought it would go here. I went to insert the key I found in the garden to the keyhole. It worked! It fits! This is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. Guess all that running around paid off. Let's go tell everyone else. I immediately head back to the garden. So you're back, how'd it go? Find out which room the key goes to. It's a data center down on the 4th floor. We can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. Why did the now deceased have that key on them? Suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, it's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? Means I trust you. It's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Alright, well, if I die, it's everyone's fault. Reached down and put my hand on the door. Closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. Making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Whoa! A lot of cameras here. A lot of TVs. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were... Did the game bug out? Because why do I still hear the garden? We're not in the garden anymore and I still hear it. And all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It was a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was working beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. Dorms, the classrooms. Every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school fed back into this room, and they displayed here on the monitors.
So that's
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. Watch us? This room is the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. And I think it settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. The body of Mukuru Kusaba, and she was the Mastermind. And the Mastermind's dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? So bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them themselves. The Mastermind's dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Does that mean that body? Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it then? But if the Mastermind really is dead, it means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on.
enough.
I have to check this area thoroughly first. What about the exit? The mastermind truly is dead. We can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh? Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered. Why does it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it? Exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind. So now you understand, you useless insect. You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. Shouldn't very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent those who knows how much time here. Okay, then let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. What the TV we got here? Can we watch some like TV shows? There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna? It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so we hook up that antenna, we can watch TV? Someone say TV?
No.
Well, Saturday morning heena's here. Talking about me. Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
No.
I'll starve for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. Man, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Okay, we just gotta wait. What about this Monokuma door? The door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if we use the key to open this door? Or open this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. What about the monitors? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this... Huh? The Master Go, it's like a feast for my eyes. How much is a monthly membership? Okay, you're weird. We got... What else we got? We got this. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like an ancient laptop Alter Ego is installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The Master must have been using the monitor on network, an Alter Ego. May very well be right about that. There's no point in thinking about it now. You're right.
You know?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all your Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? All we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut me free from the regrets of the outside world. They were saying you're watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Huh, this is the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
What are you doing? That's really weird, huh? You're weird. Weird in every way possible. Not just weird, super weird. This TV isn't hooked up to anything with an antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed? Try changing the channel? Good idea. Let's give that a try. Here went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. There's a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
There must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Trick? What kind of trick? Why is Monokuma here?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? 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 It's been a while, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma? You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't be friggin' stupid. You're acting kinda strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ha ha ha. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off for your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. Jeez, my voice is already hurting. I want you all to have more fun in this killing game. Can't be serious. What have we kept doing? What, we keep going? No, we were supposed to get out of here. Out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get this? There's no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all that bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life, no what matter where they are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. It's the worst. Does that mean you're in despair? Poop from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point. The point? You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of school life here.
What?
I knew it was high-end secret of some kind. I connected the antennas. Why is it just showing us a surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna give out a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. What does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here. You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. Damn. It's the most unpopular thing on TV. What? This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it and know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. If I broadcast live the entire world, what kind of bad joke is this? Can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? Camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. However, overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that. All I need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious? Are you being serious right now? I heard a kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan. I fancy meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. They mean luring you here right now. Why would I do that without a reason? It was all for the captive audience to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. It's the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. Why? If it was on TV, the police and everyone else would go crazy. There's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? You think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
Take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's something y'all need to do first, remember? What? Yeah, there's a little business of... Oh, ding dong, ding dong.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Well, alright, that means, yep, that's the body, right? Huh? Class trial, do you mean? Alright, the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay? Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in the heck for a ride. Can't wait, I can't wait! And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. I stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. Couldn't think. I took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment, and how is he still alive? That finally we could get out of here. What did he say about a class trial? That part's obvious. The class trial is a class trial. That means that at this point we have to figure out what the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the
What are you
heck?
talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusawa was the one who died. The victim's female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. The Monokuma is still active and alive. It means that the mastermind Mukuro Ikusawa isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? Well, it's not possible, because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. If we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct, must be someone participating in her school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? That's not precisely what I'm saying, no. What you just said,
Stop
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. Alright. Different investigation music. Better us off by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim's been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Even the Monokuma file doesn't help us tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. We're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. I need to do what I always do. Okay, we gotta start off with the body. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko's or not. Okay. A weird tattoo. Huh. Something weird about the body's fingernails. These are fake nails. They're really long. Seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. Okay. Well, how much can I look at? Okay, so the different parts of the body. The upper half of the body got set on fire in an explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Okay, what about the middle? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a water bucket on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's something strange about that, right? Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Before I talk to anyone else, I'm gonna check the surroundings first. Let's do the knife then. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The molecular file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife was what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks very familiar. Wait, is this... That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reached my by grabbing the knife, and maybe then I did I sleep stab? Did I like sleep stab, sleep hide body? If this really is Kyoko, I mean Kyoko is the one who attacked me, but why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. It can't be. There's no way. Alright, what about this thing? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. Well, where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Is that where? Okay. I think I checked everything from the body. Let's check out the tool shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. Oh, there's a tarp in here. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Okay, that's the only thing in here that concerns me. Alright. This is getting weird. Okay, let's check the sprinkler system. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monica said the time possibly couldn't be changed. Oh, hold on. The sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? If the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Okay, what about the chicken coop? Remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. There's a missing chicken! Count 4 chickens. Count 4?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens are in here? Of course, there are precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. Well, I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If ever even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why won't the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? The chicken murdered! Somebody murdered the chicken too! If a double murder. Okay, I think that's everything here. I'll start talking to everyone. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? I remember to right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Praying the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yaka said not to touch it to avoid getting, all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. It was a big help. Now that I explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Having to talk about it that helped remember it a bit too. So thank you too. Alright, does Hoko have anything to say? Who's the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Alright, what about Hero? 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and
Serious.
I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monkuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met with Hina. That was right around 7:30. They headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that was when she found the body. What time was it then? You said 9, right? What time is it? Well, it's 9 o'clock, yeah. I was right, it had to have been around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. I think we can be sure that the body found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. It's a pretty small job. Okay, now, what up, Byaku? Good time, Makoto, I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk to me about?
So in
I'd like to
other
hear your
words-
alibi. Alibi?
In other words,
Correct, I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? What's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you know for sure? Because it's after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be there. I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body
In
here.
other words,
The murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire time. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
If the victim really is Kyoko, I'm the only one without an alibi. Plus, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. You never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so it's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's something I need to go in order to, for my suspicion. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was it also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko's never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. The key to her room
It's all clear now.
is in Byaku, so I gotta talk to Byaku then. I don't have any choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, can I get her key? Yeah, Byaku. If you come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. But no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're a prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Okay. Oh, was that a piece of the bomb? Is that what that is? That's the only thing I can really think of. Alright, so let's go check out if that's was actually part of the bomb that's in here. Alrighty. Let me see. Malcolm was laying dismantling before, but I figured it wouldn't be here. Oh yeah, the bomb is gone. Okay, so that was what was used. Okay, so that's what blew up. It was the bomb that we left here. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragment I found in the garden. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now, Kyoko's room. So head back to the garden and ask Byaku. Alright. Gotta go all the way back up there. There we go. Okay, he better be here. He better be here. Okay, he is. Then you can go soon, Byaku.
Let's go.
I want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me. Byaku walked off without a second glance. I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Alrighty. Well then, here we go. Byaku took out the key and slid into the keyhole, and then... It's open. Looks like it, thanks. There's a key there. This is Kyoko's room. Something on the table. It's a wood block decoration. That's a key, right?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. Doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. If it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really, what? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Oh, okay. There's nothing really else here, so I'll just talk to him real quick.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That's why you made me take this time on my search to come here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed to no matter how much time you take. Sure, you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Well, I know. Oh yeah, the note. Yeah, the thing. I think something happened to her, so I think it's time to open it. I found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said something ever happened. I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single sheet of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? The bed sheets? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything as I lifted up the sheets. What's this? Kind of crumpled up piece of paper. Oh, Class 78 student registry. Mukuru Kusaba. Appears to be Mukuru Kusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. Oh, okay. Must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said death without meaning was unappealing and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and then look down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuru Kusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Okay. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted she hadn't been kidnapped and she'd received battle training for her own volition. However, she never really revealed who she decided to return, why she decided to return home when she did. Okay. Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction, the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person by then. Never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. They do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from my own one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir had already.
Found it.
Well, I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. That's you.
What?
What have you gotten? There's a pretty little hand in there. Oh, you found her profile? So if I did.
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I didn't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole and hid it. After all, there's no rules against stealing, is there? Who I can't forget is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules when busting into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag your corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. They're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey.
We all first got together in the main hall, back where there were 15 people there, right? And at first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding, are you saying?
In other words,
That's right, there were actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part of this killing game were actually 16. 16, then.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
You know, this flashback we've already done 4 times. 16 student Mukuru Kusaba, she's part of the school life, so the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Can you say something? Why are you telling us this? Well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. Since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I want to walk up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know. Makes sense?
well,
Okay, that's all you get for now. Actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back to that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
hey,
Now she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time. Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but shows them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Hey, now that's all you get. Okay. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, it's on the back of her hand. Tattoo. Wait, but no. Monkey specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monkuma's trap. His trap?
Such.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monkuma just told us? Said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monkuma is trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. Why would he tell us that, and why now? He wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. The mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monkuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He had to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case. Perhaps he's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That'll explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student, she killed someone now and make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is a killer. She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monkuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear.
Mukuro Kusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? I thought Mukuro's ultimate despair was the Mastermind's true identity, but if that's true, Monkuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the Mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places I need an investigation. Find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Alright, well, check the locker. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Oh, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? You probably used the key we found in the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. Look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, there's nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it was used for. Is that a bloodstain? If it is, I mean, it must surely be related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all that's in the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong? It's very odd, don't you think? The locker is hiding items that were clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location? There isn't still something we need to look into. We need to go do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group that Mukuro's a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where's the school? We're in the school where would you go to do research about something? Research? Talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. Quickly return with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How do you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Oh, whatever. I'll read it for you. I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Is that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out on the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into an enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continuing existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there are mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? It all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. It isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here in an unpredictable and unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I'd use. Does anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. I think you mentioned it. Your report said something about where the name Fenrir came from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They get a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Oh, so then Mukro's a dead body, because there's clearly like a wolf tattoo on her hand. Oh, ding dong bing bong. I think we're done here.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
And the time has come. All I can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class
That's
trial.
right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so Kyoko isn't dead, because clearly there's a Fenrir tattoo on the hand, so that has to be Mukuro. But Byakuya and Makoto show up together. Heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We're investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? I was ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just the two of you? What are you, jealous?
Hey.
You're making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself.
What?
Stop talking and embrace yourself. He'll be here any second. Any second. He'll show up at any time. I imagine what was about to happen. I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... I stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 full minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it
Maybe
be?
he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
Give me an explanation. Why do you waste my time to make me wait like that? If I made you wait, got out backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other
Waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. I've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If you all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. It's me you're waiting for. I'm here. We heard that voice. Is it Kyoko? We heard the voice. We all spun around and look.
Hey.
I'm here, and there's no rules been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive. No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. I'm not fight. You're at the class trial. You need to save some fun for later, right? It's okay that there's no particular penalty for being late.
Is that...
I made it here just fine. What school regulations did I violate? Am I wrong? So selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. I'll make sure you're sorry later. I mean, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko? You really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? That's right, now I've got to deal with the ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. We don't know what might happen to us if we take too long. Be happy when this trial is over. After another, everyone piled up into the elevator, but I can't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Where the hell have you been? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then what did you find out?
So...
Just now, I finished my search and came down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. It took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? That's why you were late.
However...
Sorry I kept you all waiting. If you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other
It was
words-
Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? That seems important. What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. This is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is most important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Alright, let's go. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. and the door slid shut. Still empty as hell in here. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. It wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. What the frick is this, a circus? We're waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. Time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Alright, here we go. Let's save my game. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this episode of Danganronpa here. In the next episode, we are going to begin the 5th class trial. This one's interesting, because it seems like Mukuro's the one who died, and the only people who don't have an alibi are us and Kyoko. So, I don't know who the culprit is. I wouldn't think Kyoko would kill anybody. Did I just, like, go sleep killing? Did I, like, sleepwalk, sleep stab? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure you leave a like down below. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Keep in mind, it's totally free. You can unsubscribe anytime. And it'll help me get to 600 subscribers before the end of the year. And as always, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next episode.